In this video, I'm going to show you all the different sources of biker damage in the game and also calculate what's the maximum possible biker damage currently. So let's get right into it. The first source is Hitman Services. You can get up to 8% biker damage from here. The second one is family businesses. However, the family business investments only increase your damage against specific families. But if you invest in these investments for all of the 6 families, it'll have the same effect as increasing your damage by 15%. But since these stats aren't added to the biker damage shown in reports, I'm gonna ignore them for this video. The next source is crew rank. You can get up to 15% biker damage from here. Then you have the dominance pans that gives you 1.5% biker attack, but with augmentation and other multiplier buffs, that number can go up to 3.74%. Then there are emblems. Now you might be wondering which emblems give you biker damage because you probably haven't seen them yet. However, there's this King Biker Storm emblem that you can get from Governor and Interstate events that gives you up to 25% biker attack and 1% biker damage. Unfortunately, these emblems can only be engraved on Governor or Legendary equipment pieces. This means that it cannot be used on our dominant piece. So we'll be using these emblems on the remaining 5 pieces of equipment, which will give 5% more damage. But after you consider the extra 20% boost that you get from Hitman Services, that 5% will go up to 6%. Then there are clan investments that can give you up to 10% biker damage. There's Vigilante passive skills from Yuki 4 stars, Ai Sakurai 5 stars, and James 1 star, which give 5% each, that is 15% damage total. Then there are Vigilante active skills. You can use 2 out of these 3 Vigilantes, Patrick with his 5-star skill maxed, Wendy with her 5-star skill maxed, and Douglas with his 2-star skill maxed. Since each of them gives 25% biker damage, you can get a total of 50% biker damage from here. Then there is Vigilante equipment. The Eradicator's Necklace level 40 gives you 8% biker damage, so if you use 2 of those, you should get 16% biker damage. However, if you also consider the multiplier buffs, that is 20% from Hitman Services and 2% from the Pawnbroker, that 16% goes up to 19.52%. Then you have Babes that give 193.4% biker damage. Then there's Medallions that give 2% biker damage. And finally, you have the new feature, the Vigilante Training Room, that gives you 30% biker damage if you max out the biker tree. So in total, you can get a maximum of 352.66% biker damage in the game. And before I end this video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. You can find my Patreon link in the description below. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.